Hey everybody, welcome back. Last time we solved for the hypotenuse for the Pythagorean theorem, but what if you wanted to solve for one of the other two sides? It's very nearly the same thing, it's just a little algebraically different. So I now have the same kind of setup that I had before, but I'm saying that this little guy is going to go ahead and walk 20 meters to the east and then some unknown amount to the north, but the total displacement, the total kind of as the straight line of sight is 100 meters total. And I want to figure out kind of how far north that I've walked kind of within this scenario. So I still have this a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And this time around, I actually want to solve this instead for b. So to solve that for b, I can rearrange this equation in order to make that happen. So I need to move a squared over to the other side, and I can do that by subtracting it. So we get this kind of b squared is equal to c squared minus a squared. I've just moved the a squared to the other side by subtracting it. And then to solve for b, I'm going to take the square root, right, of both sides. So in the end, what I get is that b is equal to the square root of c squared minus a squared. So this is kind of where we are and what we're looking for. So what are those two quantities equal in order to make this whole thing happen? Well, the quantities that I've got here for my c squared and a squared is my c is going to be the 100. So I've got 100 squared minus 20 squared. And I need to take the square root of all of that. So I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator once again to go ahead and do that. And if I take this all in one fell swoop, where I type in the square root of 100 squared minus 20 squared, I can get there all in one go. Now, my calculator does this all at once. I don't know if I can get my camera to focus on this. There it is. So I've got 100 squared minus 20 squared. The square root runs all over the top of it, and I get this crazy long number. I'm not going to write in that whole number because that's insane. But I am going to go ahead and round it, and I'm going to round this to 98. So my final answer to this is 98, and it's going to be in meters in the end, just like we did before. That's going to be interesting. So now what I'm telling you is that 20 plus 98 equals 100. It's true. So 98 meters is the length for B, and we're all set. Hopefully that's enough to be able to get you through any Pythagorean problems you might need in physics, and we'll see you next time. Bye.